Here today, sponsoring our segment, is the Eastern Illinois Food Bank, and they have sent a prom court member, Liz Sullard. Welcome back to WCIA Living.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so you have been raising money for Eastern Illinois Food Bank. Can you tell us a little bit about the food bank and what they do?
Yeah, the food bank is incredible. There are about 134,000 people in our area suffering from food insecurity, which isn't that just horrible to imagine?
I was going to say, that's so many, and you would never think that it's right here where we live in Central Illinois.
And it's 1 in 6 children, which as a mother, I just can't think about that for too long or it's going to make me cry.
Right.
And so when they asked me to do prom court, I was like, oh gosh, that sounds like so much. But how do you say no? Because there's so many people that need us. And so all of us prom court candidates have come together to do what we can to fight hunger.
And I've been having prom court candidates on almost weekly, sometimes twice a week, and they've all been doing fun challenges.
Yeah.
Tommy wore a dress, Emily bet Kevin Lighty that someo's going to get pied in the face.
Yep.
I think we have someone coming on to dance in a few days, but what have you brought for us today?
Yeah, we're a creative bunch. We're not messing around.
Yeah, this has been really fun. What are we doing?
Yeah, so I brought one of my favorite things, margaritas. So I work for Synergy Home Care, and we are located out at the fields. And so what I did, and I love a party, and so I'm an event planner. So all of the businesses out at the fields came together, and we did a tacos and tequila night.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, El Toro did all of the tacos, all of the tequila, everything was sponsored. 100% of the proceeds went to the food bank. I'm so proud of what we did together. So in honor of that event, I brought one of my favorite margaritas, which is a cucumber jalapeno spicy margarita.
All right, and we are going to teach you how to make that right now. So what do we have to do?
Okay, so it's so easy peasy. I'm going to have you help me.
All right.
So have you ever had a spicy margarita?
I have had like watermelon spicy margaritas before, and I know that now the popular thing to do is to put tahini on the rim as opposed to salt, potentially.
I know, and you know I love to cook, so there's so much you can do with a margarita because you can do them sweet or salty.
Right.
So we are going to muddle. This is our muddler. We're very fancy. So you're going to muddle those fresh cucumbers and jalapenos to really release those flavors.
I like that. I was going to say, and what's the other one? Mojitos. You muddle you have to muddle the ingredients.
Yeah. Sometimes in drinks I'll muddle like fresh herbs because it really helps release that flavor. So it's so good.
You know, we had the literary book bar on the other day, and they had a mocktail that had hints of spices in it, and that was the first time I really ever thought to put spices in drinks. Yeah. So that's cool that you do that. All right, I think it's muddled.
Okay, perfect. Okay, do we approve it for work? We approve it for work.
Okay, great. I got the little stamp of approval. Excellent. I passed.
So we are going to dump in some lime juice.
Okay.
I'll let you do the fun part. There's the tequila.
There's the tequila.
Here is some simple syrup.
Okay.
And then you are going to put that whole thing back on.
Do we have to put the ice in, or we put the ice later?
We're just going to pour it over ice. You can do either, though, depending on what you're feeling.
All right. It's going to be less noisy this way, right?
Yes.
And so I have a bartender friend who, like, showed me there's, like, a right way and a wrong. I'm not great at shaking it. And then Rob Floyd from Bar Rescue, I used to work with him, and we did a segment together one time, and he said you can, like, do fancy, like, pop-ups.
I love the people that, like, throw them. I just do the good old-fashioned.
Okay. I was going to say.
You can do, but we're mixing up those ingredients.
The bartenders at home are like, what are you doing?
Gosh, I know, they're going to kick me off. I'm going to get letters. So you are going to pour that deliciousness over ice.
Excellent. Ooh, that's really pretty.
I know, yummy, yummy. And then, to be extra fancy...
Oh, are you going to put a little garnish on it?
Yeah, I gotta have the garnish. So these are fruit cutters. I use these for drinks. I also use them for my kids to just cut up like fruits and vegetables.
Oh, right, because then it's fun because they have a little star.
Exactly.
And then a flower,
to make it extra fancy, we're just gonna put an extra jalapeno in there, and then it is quite delicious.
Perfect. Well, if you want the recipe or if you want more information, you can visit us on the web at CILiving.tv after the show. Cheers.